crab theory. What that really means, simply put, is excuses. Your tendency to make excuses. As a teacher, if you push aside problems continuing to come up, questions you can't answer, and challenges that you can't solve, then people start to say things like, hey, that's crab theory, he tends to block the process, and put up barriers instead of working through different options towards the goal. They start to place blame, just letting you know that those are excuses. If you can give the answer, do it. If you have a solution, inform others. If problems keep coming up and you know it's wrong, don't be embarrassed. Recognize the mistake, switch it around so that you can improve and keep going. Doing these three things can help build your confidence in the future. It's simple. A true story related to this is about a famous woman named Erin Brockovich. She was an American mom, that's it. So one time she realized that the water smelled funny. So she went to a government official about the water. They gave her vague answers and didn't have a solution to it. And later she went back to ask them when they would fix it. They tried to push it under the rug, but she kept coming back for answers. She resisted and worked in silence, and she continued to resist until the water changed. After the water was cleaned, they admitted they were wrong and embarrassed. And it's been better ever since because they have answers. Good for Erin. We need people like Erin to save people in our water system. And that is specifically what Tamara Gadet Doobie is doing to strengthen deaf culture and all the future deaf children. It's simple. You see, over the years that the deaf community has proceeded while being oppressed, just like the Black community and just like the LGBT community, and continued when people disrupted the community. I don't know how you interpret it, but many in our deaf community discuss, analyze, and learn with each other. There are people who collect money from cochlear implants and hearing aids who are just trying to profit from the deaf community by collecting money from the government to use it on the community to test and analyze it. Those are the people we need to push away. We need to focus on our community. If something happens and a deaf baby is born, our experience works to the developing process of that deaf child. And we can help build a loving environment with that deaf child's family. DVD, Deafness Variation Database. Man, what Tamara is doing is combating a continuous system of oppression, problems our community faces being thrown out, and shifting our focus in the endless cycle of embarrassing the deaf community. Resist that. We must know the answers to strengthen the deaf community and protect future deaf children. And continue to resist. Do they have a solution? No, resist. If problems show up and you don't know the solution or a way to help, resist. I encourage all teachers to answer Tamara's question. Answer our deaf community. Resist. Resist other people's answers and data that are not in the community. Now I'm joining Tamara. Resist.